134 wins. That's how many awards The Shape of Water won, and I think it thoroughly deserves every one. Unless, of course, it was awarded one of the joke ones. I am assuming it wasn't. This film is absolutely incredible, and this was released in 2017, directed by one of my favourite directors, Guillermo del Toro, with a screenplay by Del Toro and Vanessa Taylor, and this stars the fabulous Sally Hawkins in what can only be described as a gripping, thrilling, emotional adventure. The description from IMDb is as follows. At a top-secret research facility in the 1960s, a lonely janitor forms a unique relationship with an amphibious creature that is being held in captivity. I just realised I don't think I've ever seen the word amphibious written down before. This is brilliant, and I think one of the main reasons why it works is because Elisa, Sally Hawkins' character, is so likeable. She's so easy to get on with. Sometimes you can have a great narrative but a really irritating protagonist, but she's very gentle and very sweet, but also very passionate and not untroubled, and she sees this amphibious creature, as it's so called, and you can tell there's a connection. And you can tell that she wants what's best for it, whereas that's maybe not necessarily the case for everybody else, since it's being held in captivity. And it's really difficult for me to talk about this film without going into specific details about things that I thought were amazing. What I will say is that the poster is quite weird because of what it shows. And if you've seen the film, you'll know why I'm saying that. It's a bit of an odd choice to use for advertising, but it's beautiful. This film has an amazing progression. Visually, it's stunning. The set designs are ridiculously gorgeous. Sometimes they're intricate, and sometimes they're vast and empty and echoey, and that makes it beautiful. The design of the creature, absolutely fabulous. I have absolutely no issues with any of this, to be perfectly honest, and that's very rare for me with a film like this, because ordinarily this wouldn't necessarily be my kind of film, but there was a lot of hype. I actually saw it before the Oscars, which makes a change, because normally I'm the last person to see a film that does well at the Oscars, and it genuinely exceeded every expectation I could have ever had. It really is beautiful, and as I said, it won 4 Oscars, with 131 other awards and an additional 345 nominations. That's nearly 500 nominations in total. That's ridiculous. So the Oscars that it won were Best Achievement in Directing, Best Motion Picture of the Year, Best Achievement in Music Written for Motion Pictures, the music is beautiful, and Best Achievement in Production Design. And I completely agree with all of those. It was actually nominated for an additional 9 Oscars. It won the Best Original Score and Best Director at the Golden Globes. It won the Best Production Design and the David Lean Award for Direction at the BAFTAs. It's ridiculous how fantastically well this film is done, and if you haven't seen it, that alone is reason to watch it, just to see what maybe the Oscars are judging and what they're looking for and what the BAFTAs are looking for. Because often they will pick films that not necessarily are the most well received by the general film going public, but The Shape of Water definitely is. I don't know anybody who's watched this who hasn't enjoyed it. There will be somebody out there to correct me, but it's a beautiful film, very emotional, very poignant, very gorgeous, fantastically acted by Sally Hawkins. If you haven't seen it, I promise it does live up to the hype. It exceeds expectations. The Shape of Water is beautiful.